Is the werewolf returning, as Andrew Garfield have made it very clear that he is not going to be part of Avengers Secret Wars or Doomsday?
Will Toby and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man be in Avengers Doomsday as well? No. Unequivocally, fucking no.
Or have he?
But well, here's my theory. I'm gonna probably see you in Secret Wars.
Okay.
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 Okay. I'm gonna see you in Secret Wars.
Okay.
And what I'm excited about, the body language experts are gonna come out. Andrew, careful.
See, what is this? Is this a tell or what is it? You'll find out.
Today we are going to be putting a list of potential werewolves that could be part of upcoming Avengers Doomsday. Not talking about Secret Wars, but just really focusing on the potential characters that are not officially announced yet, but can show up in Avengers Doomsday. As the filming for Doomsday has been finished, after all it seems Marvel not go that much overboard, at least for Doomsday. Weirdly, this film might be very grounded. So to addition to the 28 names announced in the Secret announcement, we are going over the most potential appearance of the characters that would make more sense to the plot of Avengers Doomsday. First name definitely will be Tiona Perez, one of the most important post-credit scenes that we have got throughout the whole multiverse saga from the Marvels, which literally sets up the introduction of the X-Men to the MCU. Monica looks to be the bridge between the 616 heroes and the X-Men from 1005 universe. So her name not being the part of the Secret announcement was actually quite surprising, because the dots would have connected and it would have made a ton of sense if her name was on that Secret. And the second name, which is the one-third of the Marvels, and that is going to be Brie Larson. Carol Danvers ends the Marvels with Carol trying to find Monica and bring her back to home universe. So that's pretty much Carol's first priority number one right now, because that's all she's going to be looking forward to be doing, to bring Monica back into 616. Again, even if there were no story dots to connect with the Marvels, it would have made so much sense to have one of your biggest characters such as Captain Marvel to be part of Avengers Doomsday. Because I think Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau, Kamala, all the Marvels are going to be very essential moving forward through Doomsday towards Secret Wars. But again, all of these dots through the Loki series, through the Marvels, through the Multiverse of Madness, all going to be connect as we are going to be heading into this major conclusion. And moving forward, the third and the fourth name that I think has to be part of Doomsday at some extent yet again, much like Captain Marvel, because again these are really major characters, and that is Doctor Strange and Clea. You definitely want Benedict Cumberbatch part of the Doomsday, so as Charlize Theron, unless Marvel is going to be pretty much skipping the whole Dark Dimension arc that they set up at the end of the Multiverse of Madness. It has started to look like we are not going to be circling back to that story, but again we gotta see how all of this is going to be connecting with the 616, with the 1005, with the Dark Dimension. And again, I think Doctor Strange and Clea showing up in Doomsday makes a lot more sense, but are they? I don't think so they're actually going to be showing up. If they did, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Pretty much the whole setup at the end of the Multiverse of Madness is going to be circling back in Secret Wars and not in Doomsday. They really want to focus a lot more on the new Avengers, the Sam Wilson's Avengers, the X-Men, and of course RDJ's Doctor Doom. And then we move on to X-Men edition that we yet again thought would have been part of the Secret announcement, and that is Wolverine and Deadpool. Is Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds putting the suits back on for Doomsday? Ryan has said that he is working on a sort of an X-Men team-up project, but again that looks to be in completely different its own thing. While the chances of another solo Deadpool film is quite on in seesaw here, which again the rumors of Deadpool appearance also sparked recently when Ryan Reynolds posted this alternate design for the Anarchy Avengers flag that was used in Deadpool and Wolverine. But again, Deadpool and Wolverine appearing in Doomsday, the possibility of it is very high. I think it can be one of those major surprises that we can be seeing Wolverine and Deadpool getting back again side by side with the Avengers, or even with the 1005 X-Men. It's going to be very interesting to see how that's going to be planned out. And now we circle back to the werewolf himself, Andrew Garfield, and of course Tobey Maguire coming back as the respective version of Peter Parker in Doomsday. I would say for Tobey and Andrew, Doomsday appearance is very unlikely to happen, and I think Secret Wars have more possibility of them showing up, and not just Andrew and Tobey, but when the Battle World is formed, which is a world built of different pieces of different universes. The possibility of not just Andrew and Tobey coming back, but even live action version of other Spider heroes such as Gwen Stacy and Peter Parker, that would be something, and by that point it would just be Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. But again, I think that is definitely one of the possibilities that we can be seeing in Secret Wars. Secret Wars is the place where you can do all these kind of things, because after that you are not really going to be getting another chance such as a golden chance to bring back these characters. And there are dozens of more names that we really did not give the time to discuss about their possibility of showing up in Avengers Doomsday or in Secret Wars. But there are plenty of characters such as Captain Carter, such as the Watcher, such as Mobius, such as Sylvie. Some of these names have a lot more possibility of showing up in Doomsday than other names. Avengers Doomsday is going to be very much grounded, and when I say that, I mean in terms of the scope and the scale and the cast, absolutely going to be a humongous film, no doubt. But I think they are still going to try to keep the characters very much grounded. They don't want to overstuff or to have the characters that wouldn't make that much sense, or just to have characters just to have them, because I think even if it comes to cameos or appearances, you want to have that for Secret Wars, because right now Doomsday looks to be pretty much like a setup towards Secret Wars. Again, like the title, Doomsday is going to be very much of a central story of Doctor Doom. Well, I guess we just gotta wait and watch how the things will unfold. That's it for this one, guys. I'll be back with more MCU and DC updates. Adi signing off. See you in the next one.